Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to be talking about our CUP finally being issued. We passed our commissioner meeting there. All 5 commissioners voted yes on our project, so we're good to go in North Dakota. That's the big update we have here for that data center, and we're going to be talking about the process of what are the next steps, what are we going to do now that we have that CUP, because a lot of things are backlogged from the fact that the CUP was not passed, or was in the process of being passed. So we had to do that. We had to wait for the CUP to pass, but once it passed, everything that was backlogged is ready to go. You know, we got to go and get the building permits, start getting the engineering done for the drift of water, you know, like the the water drainage, all that stuff, and then also the fence, the gravel, the transformers, all that good stuff. So we're gonna have a lot of content coming out here pretty soon once I start doing all of that. So make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. You want to miss that good content as we start building out from scratch a new data center. So make sure you guys are subscribed, you hit like on this video, you stay subscribed not to miss any of that good stuff. And before we get started, Bitcoin saves your wealth and Jesus Christ saves your soul. By the way, if you're looking to build a data center, so we have availability, like we at Crypto LLC, we find data centers for you, right? Especially if you really have a preference on a state. You really want that data center to be in Nevada. That's because maybe you live in Nevada and you just want to be close to it, and you really prefer that. So we can do that for you. Otherwise, we do have recommendations for what states to go to based on the power costs, but you know, all clients are different. So if you want to jump in and get one in you know, for your home location like Nevada or maybe some other state, we do that as well for you. But the best thing to do as of right now, the fastest way to jump in and start mining is actually to jump in on this North Dakota project. So we have 8 megawatts there. We already sold a couple, but we do have a couple. We could still sell like maybe 1 or 2 more. So if you want to jump in, get like half a meg, get 1 meg, we have that available. And if the CUP passed, so you're golden now. Some of our clients, they were waiting for the CUP to pass. Other ones were pretty sure that it will pass, so they just jumped in anyway. But they were waiting for the CUP to get fully authorized, but now it has. So you're golden there in terms of the CUP. So the process, right? Let's talk about the process. What are the next steps for this project? So the next step for this project is we need to start talking with the water board. So we got to go to the water board and have an approval for like drainage and engineering. So we have an engineering company we work with in North Dakota. They actually already did some work for us. So they're going to be working on water drainage and engineering for that, which is pretty easy. It's just, you know, it's a typical process basically for all plots of land. Really nothing special. But we're going to start calling also our power company. They need to come out there and install a switch gear. They need to put down a primary meter. They need to put down 3 transformers at 3 megs each. Even though technically we only have 8 megs at the site, the transformers come at 3 megs. So we're going to get 3 of those. Then we're going to, you know, work with the fence, gravel, you know, containers, all that stuff. And we're going to start working on everything at once, basically. Because again, everything was backlogged, waiting for that CUP to pass. Everything was backlogged. So as soon as the CUP passed is when we became golden on it, and we can actually move forward. Even though it was technically in the bag, you know, you could say like, oh, they will issue it, because they pretty much would. By the way, they all voted 5-0, which means every single commissioner voted to approve. It wasn't a, you know, 3-2 or something like that. It was all 5 voted to approve. So it was like in the bag, but we really want to get that CUP before we start putting down, you know, huge amounts of money into the project, obviously. But again, it's all just like, okay, yeah, obviously they'll give us the CUP. But anyway, you know, the legal stuff. Now that's all done, so we're going to move on to everything else. So make sure you guys are subscribed. So today's video is just an update that we passed CUP. But all the future videos coming out here pretty soon, we're going to have, you know, videos of the transformers, of digging up, all the electrical conduits. All that stuff is all underground. So a lot of the videos, we'll be showing you guys trenching, showing you guys, you know, transformers and primary gears and switch gear and all that stuff. And you got to put a pole that leads to our property, and it's going to drop down to the primary. A lot of that stuff is underground. So a lot of cool stuff that's going to be coming out here. So if you're looking like, how is a Bitcoin data center being built out, you know, from scratch, what does it look like on a constant, you know, update videos that are constantly being updated for you. What does it look like? This is the channel for you, so make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel, because you're gonna see that good stuff coming out all the time, just non-stop from that project. And then when we start it up and we start mining at all 8 megawatts, right, then we're gonna have really cool stuff in terms of the mining facilities. You know, it's so many miners are going to be there. It's going to be really cool. So make sure you guys are subscribed. And again, remind you one more time, if you guys are looking to get yourself half a megawatt, so 500K dubs, or you want to get yourself a megawatt, we have that available. So you know, you don't have to go out, start from scratch and find a property and all that stuff. That takes like 6 months. You know, it takes forever to get that, especially if there's special county regulations and ordinances for that data center. But if you want to just jump in and get yourself 500K dubs or a meg, again, we give our clients a pass-through rate. So the pass-through rate based off of 2024 up until now, so from January 2024 until now, the pass-through rate all in is 3.2 kWh, which is super cheap. That's like one of the cheapest rates in the United States. This is why we chose North Dakota, this particular area, this particular county, is because they had those great rates. Doesn't mean all North Dakota has them, it's just this area does. So so there's a lot of things you got to jump through to get that, but we have it all. So if you want to skip the part of finding property and you don't want to take the risk of like, well, can I find 3.2 cents in Nevada? Can I find 3.2 cents in New York? You know, the chances are no, you probably will not. That is a very, very good rate, and we've been digging around a lot of states. It's very hard to find something like this. So if you want to skip that part and just jump in and get yourself half a meg, get yourself a meg, it's the best time right now. We're not going to sell all 8, by the way. So as soon as we sell enough, then we're going to stop selling and keep the rest for ourselves. So you guys, you know, make sure you don't skip out and you don't miss your chance here. But that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys like it. Until next time, goodbye.